In this video, we'll discuss how to upload DBT Cloud artifacts to Google Cloud Storage. Let's dive in. So we're going to start this video inside of the Shipyard Fleet Builder, and we want to start off by searching for our DBT Cloud blueprints, and you can see that we have a download logs and artifacts blueprint. I'm going to click that, which is going to create a vessel for us in the Fleet Builder over here on the right side of our screen, as well as pop up an authorization guide. If this is your first time using DBT Cloud inside of Shipyard, it's good to walk through that so you can get the you can get your service token and find out where all the IDs that you're going to need to run these blueprints are. It's also important to note that there's also these folders that are set up here. I'm going to reference those in just a moment. So I'm going to close that for right now. I'm going to name my vessel download DBT Cloud artifacts. Okay, so now we just need to grab our service token from DBT. So I'm going to paste that in there. Our account ID there. And so for run ID, so generally a general workflow for DBT Cloud is we're going to do an execute run and then download the logs and artifacts afterwards. We're not going to do the execute run this time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and grab an old run's logs and artifacts here. So I'm going to open up DBT Cloud and I already have this copied. So this is just the run ID of an old run. So I'm going to copy that and paste it into run ID. If you connect it to an execute job, it's just going to go ahead and pull that run ID for you, so you won't have to do anything there. You can leave it blank. So for each vessel inside of Shipyard, we can also set up email notifications for any error or for a completion of an on-demand run, as well as guardrails to protect against the number of retries, runtime cutoff, and the time between retries as well. Okay, so our DBT Cloud vessel is good to go, so that's going to download the artifacts for us. So now we just need to go to our Google Cloud Storage blueprints, and we want to upload those files to Google Cloud Storage. So I'm going to name this vessel upload DBT Cloud artifacts to GCS. Excuse me. So now we need to go to our inputs. So again, these are going to be a little bit more complicated than our general solution video inputs. So I'm going to walk through them a little bit slower. So for our local folder name, that's going to be in our Shipyard artifacts, DBT Cloud blueprints artifacts. So that was in that pop-up that we saw earlier. So it walks you through. If you want artifacts, go here. If you want debugging logs, go here. If you want just regular logs, go here. So that's the one we want for artifacts. So instead of an exact match, we want to use a regex match this time. And the reason being is that we want to pull all the artifacts from this DBT Cloud run. So there's going to be multiple ones. So we're going to pull all the ones that are JSON. So we're just going to use some regex here, some regex just to pull everything that has a .json extension. So our bucket name, we're going to put it inside of Shipyard Solutions Internal. And then our folder name inside of there is DBT Cloud Artifacts. And the last thing we're going to do is our service accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in there. And we can leave the file name blank, so it's just going to pull the file names from the original file and just put them in there that way. So I can connect these together. And so now I'd like to look at this and read my fleet before I save and run. So looking at our fleet, this first vessel is going to download the DBT Cloud artifacts. It's going to download it from that previous run. Once that download's successful, it's then going to upload all the ones with an extension .json to Google Cloud Storage. That's what we want. So I'm going to name this DBT Cloud to Google Cloud Storage. And we're going to say artifacts for this one. So we'll have an accompanying video for if you want to upload the logs, so be looking out for that one. So now that we're all set up with our fleet, we can click Save and Finish. This is going to take us to a page telling us that the fleet has been created successfully, as you see here. And now I can click Run Your Fleet. So that's going to schedule the fleet to run immediately. Inside of Shipyard, inside of our documentation, we call this an on-demand run. So that you can do that anytime clicking this Run Now, this purple Run Now button on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Anytime you're working with a fleet, you'll be able to see that purple Run Now button. So feel free to click that, and it's going to kick off that run for you. There's also two other ways to kick off runs inside of fleet runs inside of Shipyard using our Triggers tab here. So you can do a scheduling trigger that you can schedule fleet runs based on time. And there's also an API trigger where you can kick off any, you can programmatically kick off any fleet run inside of Shipyard using our API. So now that anytime you start an on-demand run, Shipyard's going to directly take you to our fleet log where you can have a live output of this fleet run. So you can see that our first vessel is already kicked off and is already finished. I can click into that. Whenever I do, you're going to be able to see the vessel output and see all the things that were installed, or all the things that were downloaded from DBT Cloud. So you can see that it downloaded 24 files from DBT Cloud. There's the artifacts here. There's the SQL files. There's some run results in JSON. So there's 24 files there. We're not uploading all of them to GCS, but we are going to upload a few of them. You can see now that the second vessel is finished. I can click into that as well. You can see the 3 files that it uploaded here. So now I can go into Google Cloud Storage and refresh this page, the DBT Cloud Artifacts folder, and you can see our catalog, manifest, and run results.json have all been uploaded into Google Cloud Storage. So in this video, we talked about how you can download artifacts from a DBT Cloud Run and upload them to Google Cloud Storage. If you have any questions about this solution or how you can use Shipyard in your organization, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, check out these related videos.